All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Uh, Martin versus Zimmerman, jury selection. Look, I'm inclined to say I'm not gonna say what I think gonna happen, cause we all got an idea of what's gonna happen. But I will say this: it's funny how a juror of your peers never looks like your peers when you're not white. How much of a peer does five white women and one Hispanic lady look like to Trayvon Martin? How much of a peer does five middle-aged white women and one Hispanic lady look like peers to George Zimmerman? When I hear people talking about it, it was uh, they got six women. There's gonna be a highly intelligent jury. Who the fuck told you that they was gonna be highly intelligent because there was six women? And if I ain't mistaken, two of the women got removed because they already donated to George Zimmerman's defense fund prior to this. Just because you're a woman makes you smart. Let's get something straight. Ditzy, dingy, dumb ass women have a stereotype. But whatever. Another thing is because they're mothers. They're probably going to be mothers. Who? Or mothers of who? Are they more inclined to be like George Zimmerman's mother? Because she's a mother too. I mean, I don't see the logic in that. People were struck down. Now here's the funny part about the jury selection thing. They struck down two black women, I believe, because they were black. Isn't that what this case is about? Shooting a teenager because he's black, so you strike down jurors that are black because they're black. Nothing. You didn't say they said anything. You didn't say they their opinion was a little too polluted. You said I can't have them on this jury because they're black. But you can have white people on the jury because they're white and they're highly intelligent in the South, middle-aged, Florida. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Another thing that cracks me up about this whole scenario is this whole time George Zimmerman's family has been on a media campaign defending George Zimmerman. You know, that's gonna come back to bite y'all in the ass. Now I don't know if it's gonna come back to bite y'all in the ass in the court, but it's gonna come back to bite y'all in the ass. Because frankly, here's the thing that's gonna crack me up about this whole scenario. George Zimmerman is fat as fuck now. He's probably fat as fuck that night anyways. Trayvon Martin was a skinny teenager. So at the end of the day, they're gonna be looking at size and say to themselves, I can't believe this big motherfucker got beat up by a teenage kid. Mm-mm. I can't believe he almost beat this fat bastard to death. Mm-mm. No, can't see it. Now that's the logic part of it. The racial part, that's a whole nother bag of worms. So all of this, he's a nice guy, blah blah blah. If the shoe's on the other foot, when a black guy has a violent past, I'm gonna talk about that in another blog. Cause I got some comments about something, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna get into that right now. It's ironic that I get comments every now and then, and people say shit every now and then. when 17 white women were raped in 1985 by black people. So, ooh, they're, and only 3 the other way around. Look, motherfuckers, if you gotta go back 5, 10, 20 years, you really want to go back in history about violence? We could leave slavery out. Shit. We could just put in the last year of police killings. See, you want to say black on black crime and homicide. People forget this is a homicide. People forget police do that shit all the time and walk and go home and drink beer like ain't nothing wrong. See, it's only an issue when it's a Sandy Hook issue. But like I said in previous blogs, y'all white people finna get a taste of this shit. Cause more and more the broker this country get, the more and more you gonna fit your dumb broke ass right into the same boat. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't come to people like me talking about we need to stand together. Fuck you. We wasn't standing together when shit. I was 11 years old when the cops first put a gun on me. I said first. And any black man probably on YouTube or in the United States can tell you the age when the cops first put a gun on them. Or some white dude got out of the car and felt like he could do something when he was a kid because he was scared of the men. Every one of us got that story. Every last one of us. So this is how this country's built, okay? Don't give me that bullshit you trying. I don't want to hear that Disney shit. I'm dealing with reality. So all of you people who, a white woman got raped in '76, so you see, you guys are more violent. We ain't the motherfuckers making drones and tanks trying to take over every country that ain't white. We ain't the ones killing motherfuckers. We ain't the ones who built a prison in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. We're not the ones, sorry, who started wars. We're not the ones who dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We're not those people. Y'all violent ass motherfuckers. Seems to me that when people get violent back with you, all of a sudden they're savages. You motherfuckers been savages for quite a long time now. You know what? I'm done.